students, myself Om Prakash Katte, and you are welcome to Biology Reward. Now, today we are discussing chapter, class 12th, chapter Molecular Basis of Inheritance, and today our topic is packing of DNA helix. This is also known as nucleosome model. Packing of DNA helix, or it is also known as nucleosome model, or it is also called beads on string model. Students, DNA occurs inside the nucleus of the cell, and this DNA molecule, the length of the DNA in mammalian cell, each cell of the mammalian, length of the DNA in mammalian cell is 2.244 meter, about 2 meter long DNA. So each cell is having the 2 meter long DNA. Understand? Size of cell, and there is a 2 meter long DNA molecule. So how this DNA molecule is packed? How this DNA molecule is packed inside the cell? This we have to discuss. As I told you, packing of DNA helix, about 2 meter long in human mammalian cell I am talking. Each cell is having about 2 meter long DNA molecule. So how this DNA molecule is packed inside the cell, this we have to discuss. Before that, as I told you, length of DNA mammalian cell is 2.244 meter, about 2 meter long. How it's come 2 meter long? You can remember, look at here. Per cell, in a per cell, length of the DNA in human. So in per cell, length of the DNA, each cell, what is the length of the DNA? So it is in human, it is calculated by, the formula is length of the base pair. It means how many nucleotides are present, length of the base pair into number of base pair. What is the length of base pair into number of base pair? Length of base pair, it means distance between two nucleotides. And this distance between the length of base pair, it means distance between the two nucleotides we have learned. In DNA molecule, it is the 0.34 nanometer. 0.34 nanometer is the length of the base pair. It means distance between two nucleotides. And number of base pair in diploid cell, in human I told you, 6.6 into 10 to the power 9 base pair. So each diploid cell in human is having 6.6 into 10 to the power 9 base pair. And haploid it is 3.3 into 10 to the power 9 base pair. So we are taking a cell, it means diploid cell, number of base pair 6.6 into 10 to the power 9 base pair, and length of base pair, it means distance between two nucleotides, it is 0.34 nanometer. This I am converting into the meter. So 0.34 nanometer is equal to 0.34 into 10 to the power 9 minus 9 meter. So 0.34 nanometer is equal to 0.34 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Now this is multiplied with this one. So here 10 to the power 9 and here 10 to the power minus 9, that will be, both will be cancelled. And if 0.34 into 6.6, okay, when we calculate, and this length comes 2.244 meters. So this is the length of the DNA in each cell, in per cell. In human, it is about 10 to the power 13th number of cells are occurred. So each cell DNA is 2.244 meter. When we calculate with the number of cells, then we will get the total number in all cell Okay, so total length of the DNA in the all cell of our body. But here we should remember only one thing. Per cell, length of DNA is 2.244 meter. It means length of DNA in mammalian cell is about 2 meter, 2.244 meter. This is the very, and how this DNA is packed now we have to discuss. First one, we should go for the prokaryotic cell. Students, prokaryotic cell, these cells are primitive cells which are not having the well organized nucleus. They do not have the well organized nucleus. It means we used to say they have naked nucleus. Number one, prokaryotic cell, not well developed nucleus, not organized nucleus. It means they have naked nucleus. Number two, DNA is not scattered. In prokaryotic cell, the DNA molecule is not scattered. Why it is not scattered? So reason is DNA is the negatively charged. DNA is negatively charged and it is held with, connected with some positively charged protein. And this structure where DNA is not scattered because DNA is the negatively charged and it connected with the some protein which are positively charged, and this structure we used to say nucleoid. So in prokaryotic cell, not organized nucleus, DNA is not scattered and DNA is the negatively charged held with the some positively charged protein, and that it is called the nucleoid. One E. coli, Escherichia coli, the DNA length is 1.36 millimeter. So E. coli DNA length is equal to 1.36 millimeter. So we should learn only this thing in prokaryotic cell. Now second part which we are discussing, and it is very important part, and it is the packing of DNA helix. So packing of DNA helix we are talking in eukaryotic cell. So question is asked, packing of DNA helix, it means study the packing of DNA in eukaryotic cell. In eukaryotic cell, this packing of DNA is also known as nucleosome model. Why it is called nucleosome? Now we are coming. Eukaryotic cell, how the DNA is packed, packing of DNA. Number one, nucleosome model. Question is asked, explain nucleosome model or packing of DNA helix. So we should describe such way. Number one, this nucleosome, it consists a set of the positively charged basic protein. In nucleosome, it consists a set of positively charged basic protein. It is called histone. It means in packing of DNA, there some proteins are involved. These are positively charged protein and they are called histones protein. Again, nucleosome consists a set of positively charged protein. These are the basic protein and they are called the histone. Point number one. These histone proteins are rich in basic amino acid. This histone protein, positively charged protein, are rich in basic amino acid residues. These proteins are made up of lysine and arginine. Histone protein, they are rich in lysine and arginine. This is the second point. These both lysine and arginine, both amino acid are positively in their side chain. It means in their side, in the chain, they show the positively. As I told you, these proteins are positively charged. So if the lysines and arginines are here, in the both side of chain there will be positive charge. First one point, nucleosome or packing of DNA, some positively charged protein are involved. They are called histone protein. Second, the histone proteins are rich in lysine and arginine. And this arginine and arginine, they show the positively charged in the side chain. This histone protein, 5 type proteins are there. H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. And each protein, H2A, H2B, H3 and each H4, each protein 2 units of each. H2A 2 unit, H2B 2 unit, H3 2 unit and H4 2 unit. There are the 4 proteins, but there are 2 units of each. They form histone octamer. It means all 4 proteins having the 2 unit is total 8, and they form the histone octamer. And one more protein is H1 protein. It's occur H1 histone outside. So look at here now. Histone protein in the diagram. Histone protein, while formation of the nucleosome or packing of DNA, histone proteins are involved, and these histone protein are rich in lysine and arginine. These histones are H2A, H2A 2 unit, H2A, H2A 2 unit, H2B, H2B, these are the 2 unit. Then H3, this and this 2 unit, and H4, these are the 2 subunit. So thus total 8 unit are forming the histone octamer. This structure is called the histone octamer. Histone octamer, here H1 is histone outside. Later I am explaining this one. H1 histone outside. So first you see octamer or histone octamer is made up of 2 units of each, H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. Now this histone octamer, as in the diagram you can see, in this diagram the H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. These are 4 histone protein, and each 2 unit they form the one octamer unit. So I am mentioning here it is the octamer, it is known as the protein histone octamer. It is the histone octamer. Histone octamer. And this is formed by what? These 4 protein, H2A, H2B, H3 and H4, but 2 unit each. Outside this one, this is the total, as I mentioned, it is the histone octamer. Now, negatively charged DNA wrapped around the positively charged histone octamer, and it's called the nucleosome. Look at here. This all 8, they are together here, and I have mentioned the histone octamer. So one simple also you can understand. This is the histone octamer, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 2 will be in that side. So these proteins are arranged inside. Now it is negatively charged DNA wrapped around the positively charged histone octamer. This is histone octamer, and this is covered, it means wrapped, double wrapped of DNA. So this is the molecule, it is called the DNA molecule, and this, as I told you, histone octamer. So the DNA molecule is wrapped, covered the histone octamer, and this one, when it's covered the octamer, outer side here outer side, this DNA I am making here. So this outer side, one more protein is occurs here. This outer side here, one more protein is occur. This is the histone protein, and it is known as the H1 protein. So here are 4 H2A, H2B, H3 and H4, and additional here is another outside, and that's why the histone H2A, H2B, H3, H4, they are forming the histone octamer, and negatively charged DNA wrapped around the positively charged histone, it's called So this model, this structure is called the nucleosome. So this is also structure of nucleosome, because here it is the DNA molecule, and this DNA molecule is wrapping the octamer unit. This is also same thing. This is the octamer unit or histone octamer and wrapped by the DNA. So negatively charged DNA wrapped around the positively charged histone octamer, and this is called nucleosome. So many times question is that what is nucleosome? So nucleosome is a structure in which histone octamer is wrapped or covered with the DNA molecule. Generally, you can see the snake lay the egg. Snake lay the egg, and it's make the coil around the egg. So egg are like the octamer, histone octamer, and the snake is coil. Snake is the like the DNA-like structure. Okay. So here, this in these cases, the histone octamer is covered or wrapped with the DNA double ring. 2 times the DNA wrapped around the histone octamer. Number next. Typical nucleosome contain about 200 base pair of the DNA helix. So such type of one octamer, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this like of about 200s. Typical nucleosomes contain, each nucleosome contain 200 base pair of the DNA acid. And now this is the one octamer, histone octamer, another octamer. This is another octamer unit. So there are many octamer unit. Now nucleosome consists the repeating units of structure called chromatin. These, as I told you, these are the histone octamer unit, and this is the DNA molecule. This is the DNA molecule, and this DNA molecule is this space where the DNA is there. It is called linker DNA. This is linker. It means this the thread-like structure. It is called the chromatin, and nucleosome on this chromatin, it is the chromatin. This thread-like structure is chromatin, and this one structure, as I told you, octamer, histone octamer. It is the histone octamer. So histone octamer are bead-like of structure. If you will see garland, most of the women are wearing in the neck, and there is one thread-like structure. So thread is what here? Chromatin fiber. And beads, it means some small beads are inside the thread. So it is, chromatin is a thread-like structure, and histone octamer are the bead-like of structure, and that's why this nucleosome model is also known as beads on string model. One thread-like structure and some beads are there. Women are wearing the such type. So beads on the string model. Next one. This chromatin fiber. This chromatin fiber, when they condense, then they form the chromosomes. So chromatin fiber, when they condense, then they form the chromosome. But if you see this like of structure, it is chromatin fiber. In chromatin fibers, I am making the some such type of very dark structure. This type of dark structure. And this dark structure, another structure are the light structure. So light, dark, 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 dark. These are the dark structure. And this structure is a light or light band. Now, chromatin becomes condensed and they form the chromosome. Now, chromatin are divided into two parts, euchromatin and heterochromatin. Now, euchromatin and heterochromatin. So, first we should discuss about the euchromatin. Euchromatin, it means what? In nucleus, light chromatin, which are loosely packed. Why they are light? Because they are loosely packed. These are genetically active. So this type of light chain, loosely packed are here and genetically active. It means they have more DNA and less protein. So these are called euchromatin. Four characteristics of the euchromatin. One, they are light, they are loosely packed, genetically active and having the more DNA and less protein. So they are called euchromatin. But dark color, you will see, they are very dark in color because they have densely packed. They are densely packed chromatin. But these chromatin are genetically inactive because they have less DNA and more protein. So this is euchromatin and heterochromatin. So now in higher organism, while packing up the DNA, there some additional set of the proteins are also involved. And this type of additional set of the protein, except the histone protein, are also required. They are called non-histonic chromosome. So NHC. So NHC is for what? NHC, non-histonic chromosomal protein, and this occurs in the higher organism. So students, in DNA, what we have learned, number one thing, packing of DNA. You can see in the diagram also, packing of DNA. In DNA, it about 2.2 meter long in the each cell of human being. This is made up of histone protein. There are H2A, H2B, H3, H4 protein, and all the protein, they form the one octamer unit. This octamer unit now is wrapped by the negatively charged DNA. Okay, and this model is called the nucleosome model. Nucleosome model. So it is all about packing up DNA.